Hi everyone, and welcome back to DearDharmaDude. My name is Vivian, and I'm with the Venerable Master Hin Sheng, and my special guest Eric. So to continue on from last time, we were talking about the idea of disappointment, whether it be to ourselves or to the standards of society, our own loved ones, brothers, sisters, friends, whatnot. And I'd really like to address this problem in a lot of detail, because I think that it affects a lot of people, or that a lot of people can empathize with it, because it's an issue that spans across gender, ethnicity, race, age. You know, it's just a really important topic, and we've established that probably the first thing to do is to identify and establish a solid set of values, meaning regardless of what society might deem as like the right way to go or the right convention, it's really about what you feel inside, and as long as you're not betraying that, you know, inner emotion of prioritizing love and beauty and whatnot, then you should be okay.
Yeah, meaning you build a core value.
Right.
So when you have that core value, that's the first thing, you identify it, and then it's about building that core value. Sometimes you need to have friends, families, people who enthusiastic about that values. And most of the value system that we're talking about is about love, about care, about giving, about forgiving, about integrity, about honesty. Those are the things that you cannot take away. When you take it away, then the person has nothing left, right? So that's the real eternal or perennial value. Yes?
I hate to be so like pessimistic, but like how do you actually go about, you know, developing that core values? Or like, you know, some people just never. I think this morning I heard something about you saying, you know, you're like, look back at a really good time, and then someone be like, well, I remember my car broke down that day. You know what I mean? Like, some people just can't recognize the beauty, they can't appreciate, they can't harness it. And what do you do then? And then my second question would be like, what if you don't find friends to support you?
Yeah, now the second question is this: we always say I'm going to find friends. We have to look for friends in order to, you know, to know and get to the good friends. So the first thing is the optimistic, meaning we have to think that not everyone will be bad. The world is not against us. We can be changing, and we can meet good people, good friends. So that's the first thing, the first view. The second view is that sometimes we need to not only have friends, but we need to be strong and to practice what we are talking about. Some of the you're talking about love. Let me ask you, how do you practice love?
I can give you examples if you're speechless.
Yeah.
For Valentine's Day, he'll give roses to all of his female friends, like not like romantically, but just all of the female important people in his life and their moms.
Okay.
And but for me, I see that as just like a natural thing to do, to show that, so, you know, I'm there for their well-being.
Okay.
And for their joy.
That's exactly what we're talking about. Something natural, something there. So you develop that. You know, that's exactly the answer for it.
But you develop it, and it seems like a strength to you. But the haves, the people who have, look at you being, and they just laugh.
They laugh.
So what do you do about that?
We don't do anything. They laugh. So go ahead and laugh. But do you feel fearful? Are you fearful? Are you afraid?
I am afraid, again, as I've said on countless occasions, of disappointing my parents.
Okay.
Or, let's say, my friends.
Is it a matter of acceptance?
Okay, now if you switch things around, instead of being afraid of, you know, people accepting your values, then you just have to accept the fact that, yes, I have to live my own value here, and this value is eternal. Loving and giving is eternal. I have to accept this. But the pressure as expectation can come and goes. Every year people expect something new. Your mom will expect like that, but maybe they get older, they accept it, and their values could be changing. So it's important thing is we have to look at our value. Is this values is eternal? Is this value standing for a long stretch of time? And loving is not a value that can quickly fade away on earth, right? It's eternal love. So I don't feel. I think the problem is now is that how do you deal with the pressure outside? Am I right? So that's the first thing. And maybe you need to have some allies. people who enthusiastic with your value. Talk to them, share with them, like you share with me now. I'm completely not only empathize, but I completely understand that what I've gone through. For example, I have gone through when I became a monk. You know, some certain member of my clan would say, "Well, I'm not going to see you." You know, they deny me. Said, "How can you become a monk in this world? It's impossible." And I became a monk in 1982, at the time that America is prosperous. We're not getting to any depression. And I became a monk when I was 20 only, 20. You know, so a lot of people, even my friends, they wrote me from Vietnam. They say, "Oh, you're a failure, you're a loser." They thought, you know, you come to America and then you become a monk, you're a loser. Now after 20-something years, the same person wrote me a letter and say, "Can you help me fix my family problem?"
But 20 years ago, what was your reaction to them calling you such names?
I hold on to my value. I say that, oops, it's not time for me to explain yet. Let build my value. Let leave it. And I didn't react to them. I didn't have the fear at that time. Because, you know what? Because I was living with the other monks. Now, if I live in the world like you, I think the pressure is intense. So I totally empathize with that.
So how do you deal with
pressure?
The pressure and preoccupation about the people closest to you?
Yeah.
Like
give you that feeling, exactly. Or that look, oh gosh. Now, what you do is this, you have to believe in it first of all. You have to believe in it. And really ask your question, do I feel good about being what I'm doing what I'm doing? I'm good. If you say, yes, I feel very good about what I'm doing, then stick to that feeling. When you don't stick to that feeling, then suddenly you compare. Oops. And suddenly you say, wow, I got to, you know, it's this. So you have to stick to that feeling. And then strategize the time you can share with your mom and dad, with people who oppose you slowly, without anger. Talk to them, share your values. And be prepared. If they're going to scold you, if they're going to smash things into your face, be prepared. Don't get angry. Stay with your values. Stay with it. You stay with it, slowly, slowly. It's like fire and ice. Keep that fire inside, okay, and the ice will slowly melt away. If you don't keep that fire, the ice keep covering you, and then soon enough you will just become ice. So you don't give up. You don't fight. Keep the fire, the flame. Keep that flame. Does it make sense to you?
Yes.
Yes.
So quite possibly one of the most important things is, again, identifying that core value and really, really keep, you know, hold that close to your heart, and just no matter what happens or what, you know,
find some allies, find some friends.
Right, and then develop that
that
community to support you and you know, really.
And of course, if you watching this, you know, we can support you. We can support you. We have a community that can support those values. And you watch many people who are not holding to the eternal value, they will fail.
So really hold on to that eternal value. So thank you, Master, for your wisdom. Thank you, Eric, again. Yeah. And thank you, viewers. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.